Hi,
Oh, hi.
can you
I'm
hear
Sister
me?
Sheri. Yes, I can hear
Uh,
you very well.
yeah, okay, fine. How are you?
I'm fine. And how about you, Tay? How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Well, I think this is our first class together.
Yes, I have never met you
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you for the first time.
Yes, it's nice to meet you too. Mhm.
Well, thank you for including me in your schedule.
Mhm.
Well, how many classes have you taken so far today?
Today it is my first class,
Hmm.
but as a Sparta event, it is my eighth class.
Ah, I
Mm.
see. Oh, you've
Yes,
joined it.
yes, and I also have four classes left today.
Hmm.
Mm, yeah.
Oh, wow. So you're taking a lot of classes on a Sunday.
Yes. These days I feel lazy, so I didn't want to study English anymore.
Uh-huh.
So I will change my mind.
Uh-huh.
So I today I will study hard.
Mm. Wow. Well, I like the way you motivate yourself. Yeah. So
Yes.
you decided to take many classes so that you would feel more motivated in studying English.
Yeah. And
Yeah. Great.
after this kind of Sparta event,
Mhm.
I feel confidence. Uh, yeah. I probably think I speak English many hours.
Mhm.
So I will do it to have a conversation
Mhm.
with foreigner. Uh,
I
I will,
see.
yeah.
Ah, so you will feel more confident in yourself. Yes,
Yes,
it will definitely boost it. Yeah.
yeah, yes, of
Well,
course.
that's why I like, yeah. Well, that's why I like events here in my company.
Mm,
Yeah, I really believe that Sparta events and Buff events really help students a lot when it
mm,
comes to boosting their confidence, and so that they would also be able to speak with other English speakers.
mm,
Yeah. All
yeah.
right. Well, thank you for including me today.
Okay.
Well, so it says here in your feedback box that you are now studying with the Senior Green Book.
Yes,
Yes.
I study senior green book.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Okay. And it's noted that you're somewhere here in lesson 13, right?
hmm
Are you on part E now?
Yeah, part in E and number two.
Okay. Now here it is. Well, I hope you
Um,
remember what flattery means.
uh,
What is flattery?
Further mean uh, someone say talk to me nicely.
Hmm.
Something if I make something,
Hmm.
uh, my coworker told me, you you make you handle it great, or my boss told me, I am he my he was happy because I make it something,
Hmm.
right?
Or you did something very well.
Uh, yeah, yeah. At that time, someone told me it's a flattery.
Yes. Okay. So it could be your boss, it could be a coworker. Yes. All right. And sometimes uh, someone flatters us because they also want to get something in return.
Mm, mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
sometimes. Yeah, sometimes they do.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah. Okay, well, let's now go to number two. Do you think it's right to use flattery to get what you want?
Mm,
Yeah, for example, to flatter your boss, a coworker,
mm,
or even a friend.
mm. Uh, I think it's necessary flatter to use flattery uh,
Mhm.
make someone confidence or happy. So even if someone got failed, we have to use flattery to overcome his difficult situation.
Mm.
No?
Well, it would be. It would. Well, I think what you mean is that we would flatter someone to help him feel better about himself, especially if he failed at doing something, right?
Mm, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Uh, yeah.
But it doesn't quite answer the question yet. Yeah. So this is about yourself. So
Mhm.
do you use flattery to get what you want? For example, uh, I heard that my aunt has has a coat that doesn't fit her.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I heard that she might give it away to one of us. And so I decided to use flattery. I
Uh,
decided to compliment her, or, I decided to compliment her on something.
mhm.
And in a way, um, it helped me it helped me try to get what I wanted.
Mm,
Yeah, I wanted her to look at me
uh,
favorably so that maybe I could get her brand new coat. Something
ah,
like that. Yeah.
ah,
So yeah, so that's why they say sometimes people use flattery to get what they want. It's to make that
mm,
person feel as though they're close to you, or it makes them, yeah, it just makes them look at you in a favorable light. Yeah.
ah, you mean if in company, someone used flattery to their boss, so they will get a promoted.
Yes, that's a very good
Ah,
example
but
for, yeah.
it just suck. It just suck. I don't I don't like it.
Mhm.
Uh, but it's a necessary. Um, but I don't want to use flattery.
Mhm.
So it's my problem. Mm,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yesterday, a few years ago, I failed my promotion promoted because of the flattery. So
Mhm.
I didn't want to use flattery to my boss. So my
Mm.
boss didn't like me.
Mm.
Mm,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes, and many people don't want to use flattery because it feels as though they are being insincere. It feels, yeah, they feel as though they are just being fake, right?
Hmm.
So I have a feeling that you didn't want to be fake.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Uh, if I love my boss,
Mhm.
using flattery is not problem.
Mhm.
But I don't like my boss, and
Mhm.
uh, so I don't fear to use flattery to my boss.
Mm.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah.
Mhm. So that's why you were not comfortable to do so or to do that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very understandable. All right.
Mhm.
Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts about this.
Uh,
Now,
yeah.
well, here's our next question. So, let's talk about relationships now. People are known to use flattery, especially in the early stages of their relationship with the opposite sex. Do you think this is necessary, or is this a cause of disillusionment in a
Mm,
relationship?
mm. I think yes, I agree with that. I think usually to use it flattery makes people close, and uh, I totally think that it's necessary to make good relationship, uh, especially the opposite sex. Uh, yeah, but make sure it can be serious problem. It's just sensitive because uh, if I if I use flattery to opposite sex, uh, it can be illegal. Uh, uh, for example, if I talk to my coworker, woman coworker, you look beautiful. Uh, uh, it's just a good expression, but uh, the woman feel uncomfortable. If the woman feel uncomfortable, it can be illegal. So it's a careful. Uh, I have to be careful to use flattery to opposite sex.
That's true because there is such a thing called sexual harassment in the workplace, and
Mm,
you don't want to be accused of harassment.
mm,
Yeah.
harassment.
So, yes, or yeah,
Mm,
yeah. Some women say that when a man is giving her too much attention, then she would feel that it's a form of harassment.
mm,
So yeah, that's a very good point. We have
mm,
to be very careful with our words.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
hmm Okay. Well, uh, so people also say that in the beginning of a relationship, um, yeah, we would use flattery. So it's normal. It's a way of, like what you said, it's a way to bring people closer.
Mm-hmm.
But then they say that as the relationship goes on, there's less flattery. there
Mm-hmm.
are less there are less nice words being said. So they say that it's like disillusionment.
Mm,
People get, or maybe some women and maybe even some men would get disillusioned because they feel that they are no longer getting the attention that they deserve.
mm,
Yeah, well, what do you think of that? Does this
uh,
often happen?
I don't understand this illusion month.
Ah, all
Uh,
right. Well, okay. So disillusionment is when, for example, hmm. So, for example, in the beginning, you had this particular view. It's like
mm,
a particular view or a particular impression of a person.
mhm,
Uh, but then, but then you think that the person changed.
mm,
Yeah, and so you feel as though you are now disappointed. You're disappointed with the relationship because
uh,
the person has changed, or you feel
uh,
as though maybe what you believed in was
mm,
false all along.
mm. So if I think my classmate would be good person, but
Mhm.
after he act bad things,
Mhm.
so I fear that I fear this illusionment.
Yes, that's
Uh,
right.
I thought he was good person, but
Mhm.
he's not.
Yes, that's a
Mm,
good example of
mm,
being disillusioned. Yeah.
okay. Uh, um, your question is, do you think it's necessary, or um, can you can you give me your question again?
So do you believe that flattery? Well, let me simplify it. Do you believe that flattery is the cause of disillusionment?
Uh, ah,
Mhm.
no, I don't think so.
Mhm.
Um, but this is this is a point that is too much flattery
Mhm.
uh, is a can be dangerous
Mhm.
to keep to keep good relationship
Mhm.
uh, because of because uh, mm, if I say if I talk to my friends,
Mhm.
you looks great, but my friend doesn't think that. Uh, so uh, mm, uh, as, sorry, it's too difficult to expression.
Mhm.
I have
That's
another.
okay.
I have. I give you another example.
Okay.
I don't. As I mentioned, I don't like my boss, but
Mhm.
if I try to use flattery to my boss,
Mhm.
uh, he realized I don't. He realized that I am liar,
Mhm.
because my face is shown my
Mhm.
feeling.
Mhm.
Uh,
So it's obvious. It's obvious that you don't really mean what you're saying, right? You don't
yeah,
really mean it.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, so
Mhm.
uh, flattery is necessary, but
Mhm.
using flattery is uh, can be dangerous. So we have to be careful to use this flattery.
Mhm.
Mm,
Yes, and it's the same with relationships as well.
mhm.
Uh, yeah.
Uh,
So, mm,
that's why keep good relationship is very difficult.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is a challenge.
uh, yeah,
Mm. Or
all
it
right.
is challenging.
Mm.
Yeah. And maybe that's why some people don't want to get into a serious relationship.
so
Yeah.
so I'm not good at flattery.
Mhm.
So my I have few friends,
Mhm.
uh, just a few friends. But my friend and I are very close uh,
Mhm.
because they understand my emotion and my feeling,
Mhm.
and I don't. Uh, they believe me
Mhm.
because I'm not liar.
Mhm.
Uh, that's why I am few friends, but they are all good friends, best friends.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mm.
All right. Yeah. I think that's better. That's better than having so many friends, but you're not really sure who your true friends are. So,
Mm. Mm.
actually, I agree. I heard in the past that in our lifetime we would only have at least three true friends. I don't
yeah,
know if that's true. I don't
yeah.
know how true that is, but
Mhm,
yeah, it was something that I read somewhere before. But I
mhm,
think it's just emphasizing what you've been telling me. Yeah.
mm, mm,
Okay. Well, this is all for part E about flattery. Thank you.
mm,
Uh, well, we can now move on to the next part of the lesson, part F. So here we have a dialogue between yourself and Bart. I'm going to read Bart's part, but you're
mhm.
going to make your own dialogue in
Uh,
response to his statements and questions. Okay?
mm, mm, uh, how did you like it? How did you like it? Uh, ah, I don't understand why Bart say how did you like it? Uh,
Mm, maybe you did something or you went somewhere, and so that's why Bart asks, "Oh, how did you like it?"
uh, if if I done something, uh,
Yes.
and then Bart, how did you like it?
Hmm.
Um, okay. I'm done my homework yesterday. All right.
I'm
It
done.
doesn't make sense. I'm
Oh, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with my homework. Oh,
yes.
not quite, because I have to ask, how did you like it? I'm not quite sure if people like to do homework. mm,
How did you like it? It
how about your vacation? I went on a
ah ah oh okay. How did you like it? Mm,
or or I saw your brand new I don't know. Yeah, it is a little
mm,
confusing when we get to the last part because Bart would say, "I'm flattered that you think so." Because you will need to compliment Bart in some way.
mm, I'm flattered that you think so.
Mhm.
Ah uh,
Well, how about this? Uh, I went, for example, I went to Thailand. How did you like it? I had such a
mm,
great time there.
mm,
Really? Yeah, I think that yeah, I think this last part is is a little confusing because you have to say something to
mm,
compliment Bart.
mm,
Oh,
uh,
how about this? Bart, I saw your new car.
I saw
Oh, no, no. Oh, Bart. Yeah. Oh, Bart, I tried your new. Oh, I tried your company's new product. How did you like it? It was
mm,
fantastic. Really? Oh, I think you did a good part in designing that brand new phone. Oh, I'm flattered that you think so.
mm,
Yeah, it could
uh,
be something like that.
Uh, actually, it's how do you like it means how do you think about it, right? What do you
It's kind of
think?
like how much do you like it? Yeah, what do you think of it?
What do you think of it?
Yeah, yeah. How
Uh,
did you like it? I think
uh,
when you say how did you like it, you're assuming that the other person liked it a lot. So you
mm,
want to know the details. Yeah, oh,
mm,
it's a way of getting more information
uh,
on the other person's thoughts about it.
uh, mm,
So how
okay.
did you like it?
Uh, I have tried the fruits of durian. Uh,
Oh, durian.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Oh, I have tried durian. Okay.
yeah. And then you told me how did you like it, right? It
Yeah,
makes
how did you
sense.
like it? Yes.
Uh,
Yes, it makes sense.
it smells like it smells disgusting, but the taste is really fantastic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, uh, I think you should try it.
I think you should try it. Or you could say, I think it's one of the best fruits from the Philippines. Yeah, and I would say, oh, I'm flattered that you think so.
uh,
Yeah, because you're complimenting about the fruits that come from my country. So I would say,
mm,
oh, I'm flattered that you think so.
mm, uh, yes. It's too difficult to make sentence.
Hmm. Yeah, but actually you were getting it. Yeah, that was
Uh,
a good idea with the
uh,
durian. Yeah.
yes.
Well, our time's already up, Tay.
Yes.
This is what you can just do at home.
Hmm.
You can upload your sentences to the Mint Grammar Correction Board, and with your next teacher, you can just start with lesson 14.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of the day, Tay,
Yeah.
and take care. Bye.
Thank you. Have a nice weekend. Bye.